In recent times, the world has witnessed an increasingly complex network of international alliances and military collaborations. Among these, one of the most intriguing developments involves Iran and Burkina Faso, two nations separated by geography yet connected through shared strategic interests. The relationship between these countries recently gained significant attention when Iran confirmed its transfer of advanced defense technology to Burkina Faso. This revelation has set off discussions in geopolitical circles, analysts, and media outlets worldwide, highlighting the evolving nature of defense diplomacy in the 21st century. The story begins with the broader context of Iran's foreign policy. Over the past few decades, Iran has actively sought to expand its influence beyond its immediate region, focusing on nations that can benefit from its expertise in defense, technology, and security. This approach allows Iran not only to cultivate strategic alliances, but also to counterbalance the influence of Western powers in regions where traditional alliances might dominate. Africa, with its mix of emerging economies, security challenges, and regional conflicts, has become a focal point for Iran's outreach initiatives. In particular, the Sahel region, which includes Burkina Faso, has faced growing security threats over the years, including insurgencies, extremist groups, and political instability. In this context, Burkina Faso has expressed interest in strengthening its defense capabilities, creating an opening for external partnerships. Iran's decision to transfer defense technology to Burkina Faso represents a strategic calculation with multiple dimensions. Firstly, it demonstrates Iran's ability to export advanced military expertise, which ranges from weapon systems to training and strategic consultation. By providing Burkina Faso with sophisticated defense tools, Iran effectively positions itself as a reliable partner capable of addressing emerging threats. This move is also intended to signal to other nations that Iran can operate on the global stage in areas traditionally dominated by Western influence, thereby reshaping perceptions of power and capability. From Burkina Faso's perspective, this collaboration is a significant opportunity. The country has faced escalating security challenges, particularly from armed groups operating in the Sahel region. Traditional military support from Western nations has often been limited, conditional, or politically complicated, leaving Burkina Faso in need of alternatives. By engaging with Iran, Burkina Faso gains access to state-of-the-art technology, training programs, and tactical guidance that may enhance its ability to counter insurgencies and secure its borders. This partnership also reflects a broader trend among nations seeking to diversify their international alliances, ensuring that they are not overly dependent on any single global power. The nature of the technology transfer itself remains a subject of analysis. Reports suggest that Iran provided Burkina Faso with a combination of advanced surveillance systems, communication networks, and weaponry capable of enhancing both defensive and offensive operations. While the specifics are not fully disclosed, it is clear that the transferred technology would offer Burkina Faso the ability to better monitor its territory, respond to threats with greater speed, and coordinate its military operations more efficiently. Such capabilities are critical in a region where insurgent groups often employ unconventional tactics, blending mobility, stealth, and localized knowledge to challenge conventional armies. Beyond the immediate military benefits, the Iran-Burkina Faso partnership carries important diplomatic implications. By aligning with Iran, Burkina Faso signals a willingness to explore alternative sources of support, challenging traditional narratives about global influence in Africa. This may encourage other nations facing similar security challenges to consider non-Western partnerships, gradually shifting the balance of international alliances. For Iran, the move strengthens its global profile, demonstrating that it can engage constructively with countries outside its immediate sphere and provide tangible benefits in complex security environments. It is important to understand the historical context of defense diplomacy in Africa. Over the years, the continent has witnessed numerous instances where external powers have supplied military aid, training, and technology to address security concerns. Traditionally, much of this support has come from Western countries, particularly the United States and France, both of which maintain long-standing ties in various African nations. However, geopolitical shifts, domestic political considerations, and evolving regional threats have prompted some African nations to seek partnerships beyond the traditional sphere. Iran's involvement with Burkina Faso is part of this larger trend, illustrating how emerging global players are offering alternatives that were once limited or unavailable. Another dimension of this partnership is its potential impact on regional security dynamics. The Sahel region is a hotbed of activity involving multiple armed groups, extremist factions, and interstate tensions. By equipping Burkina Faso with advanced defense technology, Iran may indirectly influence the operational balance between these actors. While the goal is to enhance Burkina Faso's ability to maintain stability and protect its citizens, it is also possible that other regional players will reassess their strategies, seeking similar support or adjusting their approaches to counterbalance Burkina Faso's enhanced capabilities. This ripple effect is typical in international defense arrangements, where the introduction of new technology or training can shift the strategic calculus for neighboring countries. Public perception and media coverage of the Iran-Burkina Faso collaboration have varied widely. Some analysts emphasize the practical benefits for Burkina Faso, highlighting how the partnership may improve national security and save lives in conflict-affected areas. Others focus on the geopolitical implications, questioning how the transfer of Iranian technology may affect relations with Western nations and broader international norms. The conversation around this issue illustrates the complex interplay between national interests, international diplomacy, and security priorities, showing that defense agreements are rarely simple transactions. They carry consequences that extend beyond the immediate parties involved. Moreover, the human element is central to understanding the significance of this collaboration. Burkina Faso's military personnel will likely undergo extensive training to utilize the new systems effectively. This training not only enhances operational proficiency, but also fosters a sense of confidence and capability within the armed forces. For Iranian specialists involved in the transfer, it represents an opportunity to project expertise, build influence, and establish long-term relationships. In essence, technology alone is not sufficient. The successful integration of skills, knowledge, and strategic understanding is what makes such collaborations truly transformative. The implications extend to economic and technological domains as well. By exporting its defense technology, Iran potentially gains financial benefits, strengthens its industrial base, and establishes a reputation for innovation in high-tech military solutions. For Burkina Faso, the collaboration may include maintenance, upgrades, and operational support, creating opportunities for ongoing interaction and capacity building. This relationship may evolve into a broader partnership encompassing other sectors, including logistics, communications, and intelligence sharing, thereby deepening bilateral ties over time. It is also worth noting the symbolic significance of this partnership. For Iran, engaging with Burkina Faso sends a message that its influence is not limited to its immediate neighbors or traditional allies. For Burkina Faso, participating in such a collaboration demonstrates agency in selecting international partners, reflecting a strategic choice to pursue security and sovereignty on its own terms. These symbolic aspects, while less tangible than military hardware, play a critical role in shaping perceptions, signaling intent, and reinforcing the credibility of both nations on the global stage. Looking ahead, the partnership between Iran and Burkina Faso is likely to evolve in response to regional developments, internal security challenges, and the broader geopolitical environment. The transfer of defense technology may serve as a foundation for ongoing collaboration, including joint exercises, intelligence sharing, and the development of new systems tailored to the unique needs of the Sahel region. Analysts will continue to monitor the situation, assessing how these dynamics influence regional stability, international relations, and the future of defense partnerships in Africa. In conclusion, the confirmation by Iran of the transfer of advanced defense technology to Burkina Faso is a landmark development with far-reaching implications. It highlights the strategic foresight of both nations, the evolving nature of defense diplomacy, and the growing complexity of global alliances. As Burkina Faso strengthens its military capabilities and Iran expands its influence, the world watches closely, recognizing that this partnership may reshape regional security dynamics, redefine international collaborations, and set a precedent for the future of global defense relationships. The story of Iran and Burkina Faso is not just about technology. It is a narrative of strategy, influence, and the pursuit of security in an increasingly interconnected world, reflecting how nations navigate challenges and opportunities to protect their interests and assert their presence on the global stage.